Keith, let me turn that question to you because you've been there for all 10. What does it mean to you to say 10 years, 7 times you got this far?
Well, it's a tribute to our program. I mean, we want more than that. Obviously, we want to win all the championship games, but we're also humble enough to know that that's not easy. So we're proud of what we've accomplished, but we want more. We want to win the championship games. We want to win in the NCAA tournament. We want to be talked about for at-large bids, things like that, So we want more, but I think the reason that we win is because we've won. And so I think guys want to play in winning programs. They want to play in big games. They want to play against high majors. They want to play in the NCAA tournament. They want to play in the postseason. So I'm proud of my assistant coaches who have all played for me. I'm proud of what we've done, but we want more.
I just want to ask the same question. Do you feel like things are starting to click, but yet you still haven't played your best in the tournament?
Well, I think that's an interesting question, Marla. Really, we had to adjust because we lost Pat Forsythe. So obviously we had to adjust a couple different times this year because Robotham didn't play the first 6 games. So Antonio Jackson was our point guard, and then we shifted him over. So he plays part of the game at the point in the 2. And then now, without Forsythe, we're a little bit smaller. So we got to split some things, and we play a little bit differently. So, I mean, we're not going to be great offensively every night, but the good thing is we've built the program on the defensive end, and I didn't feel like it was one of our best defensive teams, but in the last 3 games, we played good defensively. We didn't rebound the ball as well as I would have liked today, but in both games in the tournament, when the game was on the line, in the last 6 or 7 minutes, we gutted up and played good defensively. And so if you're going to have a good team, you have to learn how to win in a variety of ways. So we can play fast, we can play slow, we can play good defense, we can shoot the 3 ball. We got some guys that can drive it, and then we got that monster to throw the ball to, who he's good now. And I've been saying it, but he's a really good player. So when you got a player like that and you can throw the ball to him, it makes your margin of error much, much better.
Keith, back here. Who in this league do you think matches up well with him? Because there's a chance he could be playing the Player of the Year tomorrow.
Pardon me, I didn't catch that.
Who matches up well with Isaiah? Because there's a chance you might be facing OU with their big, who was the Player of the Year.
Well, that's another good question. I don't want to make any bulletin board material, but I thought Buffalo guarded him better than Ohio guarded him. Buffalo guards him better than Ohio guards him because they have more bodies. They've got more guys, and they chose a similar path to how BG guarded him today. So throughout the tournament, I really don't care who we play. You have to play who you play, and we've kind of used the slogan, hey, we're playing the nameless opponent anyway all season long. We didn't care if it was Hiram College or Villanova. If you're going to be a good team, you just have to play. So I don't really care who wins. I think both of those teams are really good teams, and I know it'll be a hard game regardless of who it is.
Coach, you talk about your rebounding tonight, and you were actually out-rebounded 2-1 in the second half. How much of a concern is that yours going on, and what can you do to correct it?
I don't know. I don't really tend to worry about much. I mean, we rebounded when it mattered, I guess. I mean, I don't really like it. I think that kept them in the game for sure. We're playing a little small at times. We got 2 small little guards. We're only playing 1 big guy at a time a lot of times. So you got to give a little to get a little sometimes. So we'll do a little bit better job. Obviously, I think transition defense will be key tomorrow against both teams and making sure they don't get second shots. So we'll worry about it, but we won't act like the sky is falling.
Keith, 2 quick questions about BG. One, in what ways were they different tonight from the team that you had seen before the tournament?
That's a really good question. I thought they were much tougher, much more resilient tonight, more belief structure, playing better together, just a better team, much better, actually. And it's a tribute to him. I mean, Mike, you think about it, at this time of the year to get your team to play that good is, especially when you had some struggles along the way in the league, that tells you that they like them and that they're going to run through a wall for them.
And it was number 1 against number 12 tonight. What does 12 have to do to close that gap with number 1?
That gap's not very big, my friend. And I've said it for years in this league. This is one of the few leagues in America where there are no haves and have-nots. Like, you don't see that in the Atlantic 10. You don't see it in the ACC, the Big 10 even. There's haves and have-nots in those leagues. In this league, one is not much different than 12. They're one stud away from being as good as we are. Simple as that.